Hello, welcome back. I hope everybody's had a good week. Definitely better than last week. Hope everybody's weekend is going well. You have joined another Tech Ambrosia live stream, another Saturday live stream. This time, we're doing what we were trying to do 2 weeks ago, which is mostly see how many of these Saturns that I've gotten as a present from a friend actually work. Supposedly, one of them does. We'll see. Um, Now, 2 weeks ago, I also wanted to see if my Matrox DigiDesktop capture card worked, but it doesn't seem to be responding as a video card to any of the systems that I plug it into, so I'm officially labeling it dead, unfortunately. And I guess my dreams of retro composite video capture will just have to go on hold again until I find something else that works. I do have video input capabilities on my PowerMac 8500, and they do work. So that might end up being how I do like retro video capture. Because at some point, I'd like to do a video, a whole video for the channel where I just use retro hardware to like produce it and edit it. I think it'd be funny. Anyway, who have we got in the chat? We've got Trina from Trina's Technobabble is here. Hello, welcome to the stream. Trina was the first commenter on the stream well before it started, which made me squint my eyes at her a little. You. Charlotte is here. Hello. Charlotte says I'm going to like this stream before it even starts. There's nothing YouTube can do to stop me. I like it. That's the kind of rebel thinking we like around here. Eric's Edge is here. Eric says hello. Hello, Eric. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Jack68K is here. Hello, Jack. Hello, hello. Just got 6 people here right now, so let's get things started, huh? As with last time when we messed around with my little PlayStation, I am going to be using this little gadget. If I can get it. You know what? I'll just switch to the bench cam. Y'all can see it there. I'm going to be using this little gadget. Switch scene, go to the desk. Thank you. This guy. Look at this little thing. How cute is that? It's pretty awful, but it'll do the job. It does at least capture at 60 frames per second, or I guess 60 fields per second, technically. So it should work. It's just not going to look the best. It's got pretty ugly output. Anyway, it's got a switch on the side for, you can't see it because it's covered by the USB. It takes mini USB-B. I don't know what I used to power this last time, but like, I went looking for the cable for this thing, and where on earth is it? Because I thought I used a micro USB cable for this last time. It came packaged with a USB-C cable, which is not helpful. Anyway, I used the cable for my USB floppy drive to get it to work, so I'm sure somewhere around here is the correct cable, and I'll just have to find it at some point. Anyway, let's see, this should be set to 720p. Yeah, awesome. Cool beans. So we've got a total of 3 systems. One is here, one is inside this box, and one is inside the flight case at the back of the room. Supposedly one of them works. I don't remember which one it is. I've got 2 game CDs on me today. I've got Nights into Dreams. That's pretty beaten up. Doesn't look great on the actual reading side of things. And we've got Sega Rally Championship, 1994's most fun driving game, not including Gran Turismo. But so let's see. I mean, it was the most fun in the arcade. It was terrific in the arcade. It was a pretty good home conversion. We have a ton of controllers as well to take a look at, see which ones work. I've got the arcade stick here. I love how I'm showing it to you on the tiny A camera, and I've got the giant desk camera right over here. Arcade stick. It's a little dusty. Sorry about that. I should probably clean this stuff. Oh, gosh. It's in pretty okay shape. It's a little mushy these days, but yeah, it is 30 years old, so I guess that makes sense. Buttons. The buttons still feel good. The stick is pretty mushy though. I don't know if that was how it was from the factory, but yeah. I had to move this, put this somewhere. Stay. Because we're gonna try the first machine. This one is the most complete. It's not missing any of its panels. It is missing most of its screws, which is, that's fine. Does the door work? No. Spring on the door is dead or disconnected. Optical drive's in there though, so let's give it a try. I do finally have the correct AV cable this time. Looks like this. It's got just a whole bunch of pins in there. If you remember the last one we looked at had 3 pins. This one's got a whole bunch more, and it does actually fit. It does actually fit in the connector. So, let's switch over to the composite gaming squish cam. Get this plugged into the HDMI converter. Jack68K says, I have a capture cable, I have a capture device that requires a USB-A to USB-A cable. It's creepy. That is creepy. And yeah, where is everybody? I don't know. I don't understand what's going on, but let's find out if this machine works, huh? I should probably grab a controller. Grab a random controller. Oh, hey, here we go. Let's use the extra cursed North American Saturn controller. Y'all ever see this one? It's all like weird shaped and round and stuff. Let's get the D-pad from hell. It's great. I love it. It's all bulbous on the backside. Peak 90s controller design. It's about as uncomfortable to use as the Microsoft Duke for the original Xbox. That is a machine I regret getting rid of. Mostly just because it was funny. I repainted mine with a Gundam color scheme, and I had the Duke controller. Oh, let's see. Let's get this drive door open. Which one of these is going to be more likely to read? This one's in really bad shape. Neither of these is in great shape. There's no FMVs on Sega Rally, so I'm going to try it first. Okay, who's ready to try it? USB-A to USB-A cable. That's like the like those generator cables that the hardware stores will not sell you, refuse to sell you, and they shouldn't sell them to you. That's like that's household plug to household plug, so you can do the thing you're not supposed to do and plug your generator directly into your house through an outlet. That is a thing that happens over here. Okay. Power's in. Nothing's blown up. Powering on. Green light. That's a whole lot of nothing. That is a whole lot of nothing. I reset it. It's sending an NTSC signal. Let's try it without the disk in there, huh? So if I leave the door open, if it knows the door is open, it should boot straight to the BIOS. It's just a matter of not triggering the door close switch. And it super doesn't. Okay. Yeah, Jack 68K. It's especially a bad idea when the power company gets the power turned back on, and now your generator is plugged straight into the power line. It's a good way to blow some stuff up. All right, so this one is unhappy. I did not expect that we'd find a good one right away. So we will press on. Need my sticky notes. Where did I put my sticky notes? Put my sticky notes over here. Let's see. Bad. Power's on. NTSC signal. No video. All right. So there's our first one. Huzzah. Okay. So, whoops. Inside the giant box of controllers is another machine. So, we just get that out of here. Extricate it. So these are the controllers most people, I think of when they think of the Saturn. Maybe not. I mean, maybe the marketing is like the thing that won out, but these were the not the S controllers. These were the Japanese controllers. They got recolored for North America, completely black. The Japanese controllers were white with multicolored buttons. In fact, I have a Japanese 3D pad. Somewhere. Where did I put it? Good lord. There it is. Way in the back. Yeah, so the Japanese Saturn controllers had a white color scheme with multicolor buttons, which I think looks pretty good. It's got a Super Nintendo kind of feel to it. I like it. So we've got a ton of first-party controllers. These two feel pretty good. Another first-party controller. Feels good. Left shoulder button microswitch is a little sticky on that one. And then we got a third-party controller. I have never seen a third-party controller for a Saturn. Looks like it's like an evolution of a Genesis controller. Like I'd swear I've seen the same design as a Genesis controller. The buttons feel like they belong on a Genesis, honestly. They're a little sticky. Kinda. Hey bro, here's your controller, right? Alright, and then we've got the system in here with this lovely Sega Saturn dust cover. Look at this. How cool is that? It's super not focusing on that. Awesome. Thanks. This one is in rough shape cosmetically. It is very dirty. Looks like it has seen some stuff. It's got some new feet on the bottom. The bottom of the case actually looks great. Top of the case looks and feels disgusting. Oh, it's even got the back door. Awesome. Heck yeah. That was like the first thing I lost on my Saturn was the expansion bay door. You didn't even put anything in there. Like they put it on the thing just for it to get lost. Alright, here goes. No smoke. No tipping over the Voodoo 5. Get out of here. Plug in this controller. Okay. Let's see what it does. Hey, look at that. I'm getting nothing on the controller. I don't know if that's the system or the controller. Let's try. Let's try the third-party controller. I don't mind if I kill this one. Well, this one works. Okay. Cool. What do we got? It's 11. Is it the 19th today? Let's see if it'll do it. Is it Y2K compliant? I don't actually remember. Hey, look at that. All right, let's see if the drive works. Ooh. The spring is intact on this one. All right, so let's try Sega Rally. God, this This disc looks awful. If it can't read it, I'm not going to hold it against it, honestly. It does not see it as a game disc. That's not great. Like I said, though, you can't read it. I'm not going to hold it against you. The CD's in pretty rough shape. But this drive could also be dead. Entirely possible. Let's try Knights. Which is not in better shape, honestly. Need to go get these resurfaced. Doesn't see that as one either. Okay. Alrighty. If I reboot, will you see it then? Ooh! Okay. Alright. Heck yeah. Let's skip the FMV because it's probably not going to work. You haven't seen the back side of the CD. There's no way it's going to stream video off of this disc. Okay, let's see if this actually works. Seems to be working. It's loading the level. Uh-oh. It's decided it's no longer listening to the controller. Good, good. So that's... Is that the controller? Or is it the... Uh-oh. I'm gonna get kicked out of the level. Let's try... I'm gonna risk my beloved 3D pad on this, see if it works. 3D pad is in 3D mode. Oh, I didn't read it this time. It's a lot of disk access going on. Yeah, I didn't read it this time. Crud. Hey, Blake DMC is here. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are testing old Sega Saturns. So far we've got one unit that doesn't work. We've got this one that does mostly, although it's having trouble reading this disc now. Got it to launch it once. I think this drive just said nope. Darn. I'm gonna try the other game, see if that works. Neither of these CDs are in terrific shape, so like, I understand if it doesn't want to read them. Back when it was new, it probably would have no problem reading these discs, but these days, as laser diodes age and capacitors leak, I'm not all that surprised that it can't actually read these. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll give it a try. It's promising. It's taking longer. No, darn. Ah, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Get out of there. Alright, well, at least the machine itself works mostly, or seems to. The drive is probably bad, though. I'm not going to risk my 3D pad on the next one. We're going to use the third-party controller. Alright. Oh yeah, no, that's true. And just clean it with some Windex, that's true. Lord knows, 30 years of grime. Mostly works. I'll mark this down. Mostly works. Drive questionable. I'm not super worried about the drives working because I have a Saru on the way, so I'm just gonna load all my discs. I'll load all my games through the cartridge port. Works. Drive unhappy. Okay. Oh, geez. Charlotte says, it reminds me of when I was building out my OG Xbox collections. I bought 8 copies of Enter the Matrix from the same seller on eBay until I found a good copy. Oh, geez. All right. The final one. Also includes some cards. We've got an Interact Memory Card Plus and an Action Replay with a little port. All right. This one also has its door. This one is being held together. I kid you not, it's being held together by electrical tape. I don't know if you can see this, but Power is in. Nothing is smoking or getting warm. Okay, let's see what happens. It's red last time, so let's see how it does on this one. God, this disc is in awful shape. Clarja 1 Plus has arrived. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're on Saturn number 3. This one works too. It defaults to Japanese. Nice. Let's just set this to... Yeah. That's fine. It doesn't need to know the date. The drive in this is very quiet. I didn't even realize it was loading. Okay. So last time we got into the level, and then it stopped responding to controller inputs. Let's see how far this one gets. This one appears to be working. Okay. All right. The worst way to play Knights is on a normal D-pad. It's so bad. The controls are so laggy. Works though. Looks like it's fine. It's a little bit of weirdness in the video output, but I think that might be the $5 adapter from Amazon more than the Saturn. It's like trying to fly Knights with like butter on my fingers. It's terrible. Oh yeah. Charlotte says, I tried resurfacing them. The underlying aluminum substrate was scratched on the discs. Yeah, no fixing that for sure. These are, like, the aluminum seems fine. It's the, it's just the acrylic. It really just needs, like, a resurface. Otherwise, it seems like it's pretty okay. So that's awesome. Pop that out. Oh, this one's been disc swap modded. Cheeky. Cheeky. So if you're not familiar, there's a mod for the Saturn that's very simple. You just defeat the door switch that always thinks the door is closed. And if you time it right, you can switch a burned game in with a normal game. I actually used to do this back in college. This is great. I didn't realize this was burned, or burned disc modded. That's great. Wow. It's incredible. So what you do is, when the system boots up, it tries to read, tries to read the security area on the disk. I forget if it's at the edge of the disk. I think it's at the edge of the disk. And then it'll move the laser back in and then start reading, the actual game. And basically, you've got a little bit of time. You have a little window of time between when it moves the laser all the way out and reads the disk, reads the security label, and then starts moving it all the way back in. There's a timeout there in the BIOS, just in case, like the disk carriage is getting old or it doesn't complete that in a certain amount of time. You have enough time to like grab the disk while it's spinning, pop it out, and then pop in your burned disk, and it'll just start reading that inner track like it's a normal game. Totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. But yeah, this thing will just boot right up with the door open because it's been modded for this. I love it. The fact that it defaults to Japanese makes me wonder if this has been region unlocked as well. Yeah, the friend of mine who gave these to me was doing some spicy things with consoles at the time. He has since, like, just basically given away his collection to various friends. And, because he's moved all of his collection over to a Mister. Oh, he doesn't like this disc either. Interesting. It's funny because I thought this one was the one that was in least rough shape, but yeah, no, it doesn't like it. Interesting. Well, we've got a working copy of Knights and a disc swap modded Saturn. I'm tempted to grab some of my writable CDs and burn a couple of games, just see what works. Because it'd be kind of cool. We've only been going for 40 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's going to require plugging and unplugging things on my USB hub over there. So I might break my desktop camera, this camera over here. Let's give it a try though. It's been ages since I did this. Ages and ages. Oh, let's see. I need to move this. That's gonna be no signal. Cool. Okay. And then this needs to plug in here. Got a writable CD already in there. I was planning on like burning an audio CD and then realized that my car doesn't have a CD player because it's too new. What's some good homebrew out there these days? No, I'm not going to burn commercial games on stream. That would be a terrible idea. I like having my YouTube channel, actually. What is some good Saturn homebrew out there these days? Play Mike TMC says burn Sonic R. You know, I tried to get a copy of Sonic R because I actually like the game, and it's ridiculously expensive. Even just bare discs of Sonic R. What does eBay want for this right now? Japanese version's not too bad. If this thing is region modded, then maybe I can just get the Japanese version. North American, though, let's see. There's $80 just for the manual. It's $170 complete. $85 for the disc alone for Sonic R. Widely considered the worst game on the system, possibly the worst game of that generation of consoles. $85. Clarjon1 says, Cube Cat. Fun. What is Cube Cat? Alright, I'll give it a shot. Snag this thing. It's going to be a bin queue. It is. Cool. Yeah, David. David Starbucks is $170 for a game. That's not even one of the best games on the system. Like, Saturn games are ridiculous right now. If I go back to eBay here, this is the one I like to show people, and they're like, what do you mean Saturn games are expensive? Probably my favorite game, possibly of all time, definitely on the Saturn. Let's get a complete copy of it with all 4 discs. Panzer Dragoon Saga. A 4-disc RPG for the Saturn. Looks like this person wants $12.75. That's not $12. That's $1,275. This one's a little more reasonable at $920. That's in its original box with the manual and all the discs. $920. Oh, here we go. You can save a little money if you don't want the manual or the original box. You can get the loose discs only for $800. And then there's a WATA sealed copy with an 8.5 rating on it, A+, for $5,000. Yeah, so Panzer Dragoon Saga is basically out of the reach of basically everyone. Such savings, exactly. By Graphthar's Hammer. What a savings. Alright, let's burn Cube Cat. See how this is. There we go, Cube Cat. Burn that at slowest speed. Which isn't that slow, but it should still be okay. Let's go. Oh, right, I should close the drive door. There we go. Okay, there we go. This is gonna be fun. I have not done a disc swap in a while. Like DMC, everybody's super scalping racing. Oh, I suppose you probably weren't here, Blake. But I've got a Saru on the way. It's the it's like a cartridge like this for the Saturn, but it's basically a ROM cart. So I don't have to use the disk drive at all. I just throw the games I want on an SD card. Play my 30-year-old games. Live in my obscurity and play my 30-year-old games. Yeah, no, it's cool. Probably the nicest part about the Saru is that it's pretty inexpensive. I think they go for like $50 on AliExpress. In whatever color you want. I think most of the shells are 3D printed. I think there might be some injection molded ones too. But yeah, it's not bad. Okay, we've got a burned homebrew game for the Saturn. If this just boots, I'll just laugh my butt off if this is like modded. I'll check that because I want to see if it does have a mod chip in it. So this is Cube Cat 3.1.3. See if it just boots it first. Tell me if it has a mod chip. If it doesn't, then we can do the CD shuffle. Here we go. My controller. There's my controller. Need to put a new battery in this. It has a mod chip in it. Fantastic. Here we go. Look at this. We got a homebrew game for the Saturn. That looks adorable. That's so cute. Double jump. Okay, good. Is this what Sonic Extreme would have been? That's honestly, this is pretty impressive that this works. You can see they're doing the VDP1, VDP2 scrolling thing, because the background scrolls a little faster than the foreground. So they're using I think it's VDP2 to do the background scrolling, and then VDP1 does all the polygons. Clever. Homebrew. It's using both of the graphics chips. It took professional developers like 3 years to figure that out. This thing's great. Holy cow. That's a door made out of a yarn. That's kind of adorable. This is great. Oh yeah, the ground is made out of a yarn. This is really cute. Can I jump on here? Wah! No, oh no. Oh hey, I can turn my camera around. Oh, look at that. Look at those affine textures. Oh yeah. Oh, that's great. I can collect the little bells. All right, let's go get this one over here. What? It's a dash button. That's adorable. What else? Oh, I can get up this way. That's how I get up here. Okay, this is super cute. This is super cute. It's for dash. Can I mid-air dash? I bet I can. Yeah, mid-air dash. Oh, you can charge the dash. Nice. What is this thing? Get you? Can't seem to get that. Okay, this is super cute. Super duper cute. There's a bell on top of that house that I missed right at the start. Alright, well I guess this is what we're going to use to test controllers, because I don't actually know if all these controllers work. It seemed like the North American controller was not having a good time, so let's try that one next. With CubeCat, because this is adorable. Controller appears to work fine. Don't ever want to touch it again, because it's gross. It's not dirty or anything, it just feels bad to use. Alright, so let's try this North American controller again. It may have just been that first system not having a good time. No. Doesn't like this sound at all. That is a whole lot of no for that controller. Okay. Good to know. David Starbucks says, certainly not a realistic cat simulator. If it was, the cat would not be bothered at all. If it was a realistic cat simulator, the game wouldn't exist because the cat would just sit in the window. Oh, I should mark that one actually. It's not working. Okay. Bad. Okay. Next one. Revision controller. Has all of its screws. Buttons and D-pad feel fine. Micro switches are okay. Let's see how this one is. Z-pad works. Button works. All right. Oh no! Don't touch the water. That part is accurate. Oh, the D-pad on this one's not amazing. It's a little sticky, and it's a little sensitive. It might need to be cleaned. It might need a new membrane. I mean, it is old enough that it could need a new membrane. Dash works. C doesn't do anything. Oh, Z prints text on the screen. That's adorable. This controller is not amazing, but it does mostly work. It even has a story. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna mark this down as mostly works. Mostly works. D-pad. D-pad sticky. Okay. 2 more regular controllers left, and then we gotta try the arcade pad. Hey, little toy. Are there any fighting games in the homebrew scene? Sorry if that's too familiar to use on stream, but... This one here, Klarjan one, I'm dating this one. Don't worry about it. This one looks okay. Feels okay. Alright, well good. Hopefully I didn't just weird out everybody watching. But there's a surprisingly low number of people here, so I don't know. We'll see. D-pad works. Button works. Oh, Sketch Fighter. I don't know what that is. I've got Sega Extreme up here with the Saturn homebrew. Okay. Let's see how this... This D-pad is in a significantly better shape than the other one. It is a little sticky, but it's not nearly as sensitive. It might just need a good cleaning. A button works. B button is... No, B button works. Okay. C button isn't used in the game. Z works. Alphabet Fighter. Alright. Let's give it a try. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever you can find. I don't know if we want to run Game Basic on this, but could be funny. It looks like there's some kind of transparency effect going on here. I wonder if it's... I think it's just the reflections on the water. So it kind of looks like it. Which would make sense. What did I say that was? VDP1, VDP2? Whichever VDP does the backgrounds does have support for transparency. It's just it never really got used a whole lot since, you know, the Saturn came out and everybody wanted to make games for, games that were 3D. And VDP1, which I think is the one that does all the polygons, has no transparency support. No! Oh, that's some draw distance. Yikes. I was wondering how this is running so well. It's because it's got, like, no draw distance. That makes sense. It is a Saturn, after all. Okay, this controller I would rate as good, just needs cleaning. No! Oh, interesting. What is this one? Oh, Project Z Stream. Huh. Well, that's interesting. This is a custom engine. That runs first-person shooters similar to Power Slave. Huh. Nice. Okay. Last standard controller. Well, we can't run Doom on it, but we can run a homebrew FPS on it. Why not? Let's give it a try. All right. Let's test this last controller. It's doing the creaking thing that mine was way back in the day. All 4 directions work. Button works. It's so funny that this has a mod chip in it. Okay, so I found a tech demo of original Unreal running on the Saturn. So we're gonna try that. See how this controller is. D-pad seems perfectly fine. Again, a little sticky. Could use a cleaning. A button's fine. B button's fine. C button isn't used. Z works. This one seems to be fine too. Cool. Charlotte says, I want to see the affine texture version of Unreal Castle. All right, well, let's do it. We've got one last controller to test, and that's the fight stick. Mark this one down as good, needs a cleaning. Stay. Good. Needs cleaning. Cool. Wonderful. Light stick. Also needs a cleaning. It needs an external cleaning, not just an internal cleaning. It's very dusty. But yeah, light stick. I used a big one. Arcade stick. Left and right, way up here. And then, of course, ABC, XYZ. Very cool. I always wanted one of these back in the day. I played a lot of Darkstalkers 2 on this. We're going to play some Cube Cat on it. I'm sure that's a good test of this fight stick. Isn't it? Cube Cat's adorable. I love this. All right, stick works. A button and C button work. Cube Cat with a fight stick. It's silly. You did, thank you. This is definitely not meant to be played with the fight stick. Stick itself seems fine. The detents on the stick are so light. It's so hard to tell if you're actually pulling the stick left or if you're pulling it into a diagonal. Although they're nice and wide, well, except for this one. This one seems to be not very wide. That one's good and wide. That one's also good and wide. B button's fine. Z button works. Left and right work. Cool. This game is adorable. All right, let's download and burn some Port of Unreal for the Saturn. For this, I will use my 3D pad. This one I know works. I use this all the time. Okay. Need another disc. Down over the controllers. Alright. Okay. Choose what to do with blank discs. I'm going to use alcohol to burn it. Go away, Windows. Burn it at the lowest speed. Go. Gutbomb is here. Hello, welcome. Gutbomb says, I can't believe I'm late to the Saturn stream. You and everybody else, so there's been like nobody here. I don't know what's going on today, but apparently I'm not the main event. Not even close. So far, we've got one Saturn that works partially, one that emits an NTSC signal and doesn't boot, and then this one here on the desk works completely, has a mod chip, and is door modded. So the door close switch has been defeated. David Starbuck is here. David Starbuck says, I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Oh, nice. Gutbomb says, I got caught up overclocking my PowerMac 6100 and lost track of time. I don't know. I haven't taken it apart. It's held together with electrical tape. Mostly, I just wanted to see if any of these machines actually worked today. And the fact that this one works completely is a huge bonus. Yeah, I don't know. Gutbomb says, is it one of the ones that goes in line with the CD drive? It does when you boot it up. It defaults to you have to check. You choose your language, and on the normal North American Saturns, they default to English. This one defaults to Japanese. So I don't know if that's anything to do with the mod chip that's in it or not. I don't know which one is in it. David Starbucks says, I need to overclock my coffee cup soon. That's a mood. So this is this is called iReal, and it's a tech demo of the first 2 levels, I think, of Unreal running on the Saturn. The original Unreal. Ron is here from Ron's Computer Videos. Hello, Ron. Thank you for the super chat. Ron says, I also got caught up overclocking Gut Bomb 6100. Well, was it fruitful at least? What kind of clocks did you get out of it? Was it the 6160 or the 6166 to start out with? As you can see, it starts up in Japanese mode. Ask you to pick a language. Oh, nice! 6166. Works great at 80 megahertz. Fantastic. Congratulations, you now have a Power Mac 8100. Or was it only the 7100 that went at 80 megahertz? I thought the first version of the 8100 went at 80. Or was it 100 always? Was it 100 or 110? Still not bad. 66 to 80 megahertz is not bad. Here we go. Oh, so you're just above a 7170. I thought the 8100 launched at 80 megahertz. No way. No way. Oh no, it uses the 3D pad too. Oh, how do I walk? Okay, it's oh. It uses these 4 buttons here as forwards, backwards, strafe left, strafe right. It's not the worst. Means I should be able to, right? Circle strafe, maybe? Maybe? Yes, circle strafing. We got colored lighting and everything. Look at this. These controls are horrific. Give me that. The fact that this works, though, oh, I'm never going to get used to these controls. Never, ever, ever. Okay, so how much affine texture mapping are we seeing? There's a little bit down at the floor. It looks like they're doing that trick where they tessellate, they subdivide the polygons closer to the camera to help get rid of some of the texture weirdness. See how bad this wall is over here. Oh, there we go. There's a little. I do appreciate the transparency effect on the light bloom here, which shouldn't be possible. I like that this person's making it happen. It's like we've got a transparent wall here too, which also shouldn't be possible. Nicely done. Kudos to this person for making such a complete engine. Oh, whoops. Just electrocuted a dead prisoner. Whoopsies! Complicit in war crimes. Don't mind me. Is this going to go up on its own, or do I have to? Nope, it's going to go up on its own. Okay. So back out in here. If we go over here, this really wants a keyboard and mouse. Seriously. Frame rate's not half bad, honestly, for what this is. You got help. Okay, jump is left trigger. Got some fake fog. Nice. Nice, nice. Fake fog produced by lighting. It's good. I like it. Okay, so we're at the bridge of the Vortex Rikers. Again, very impressive transparency effects here. Got some pseudo-animated textures going on here. Considering how little RAM this thing has for textures like this, I'm kind of amazed. This is pretty impressive. These controls are atrocious. Here we go. There's some nice affine smear. Look at that. Oh yeah. MedLab, good. We're down into the 10 FPS range. Oh, the textures aren't great on these. I'm guessing that's how they're doing the transparency, is that it's just taking advantage of the NTSC, you know, blurry colors thing. Bet that's what's going on there. This NTSC to HDMI adapter is very bad, so that would totally work on this. Oh, we're also being watched on 3 monitors. That would also do it. That's why the frame rate would be so bad in here. Nice. That's impressive. Let's see if we can get into HeadLab. We can. Wonderful. The trick will be getting out of the Vortex Rikers and seeing what the terrain looks like. Outside always looked the coolest. Can't see anything over there. Pick up some more health. Yay, we're at 100% health. You're a door. Excellent. Let's get out of here. I need to get a key card for that one door. That's why I can't open it. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, they even managed to do the reflective floor trick. Very nice. Heck yeah. Oh, where's the switch to turn this off? I don't remember. Is it up there? Yes, it is. Got some armor. Maybe. Can't see anything. Probably have armor. Oh, there's the armor. It's in the upper left corner. Okay, yeah, then that opens back up into the bridge. Okay. It's getting out. Don't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, exactly. Gut Bomb says, I played tons of Unreal Tournament, just not the original Unreal. Same! I played so much Unreal Tournament. I think I played Unreal for like 10 minutes, and I got bored with it. I don't remember how to get out of here. We see ourselves on the monitor. We do not remember how to get out of here. It's just the shiny floor room and the armor. Darn it. Figure out how to open this door, I think. There's a button over here, but I can't get to it. Nice. Chris Gigotti says, my brother loved it. I got bored after some time playing it, but I played it just because I was running it on a Voodoo and it looked great. Yeah, no, this was like the game to run on your Voodoo. All the colored lighting, all the fun effects, all on fixed function hardware. We've got most of those effects here on the Saturn, which is kind of blowing my mind. But I super cannot figure out how to get out of here. I don't have any guns yet. I know through one of these halls, you pick up the blaster pistol, and then you get to see the Scourge for the first time. I think it's through this one, but I can't get the door open. Got some fun affine texture mapping there. The floor curls away underneath us. Med bay I need to get, is there? Super, don't remember. What's that door? You'd think this would be the door that gets... Oh, wait, hang on. This is open now. Here we go. Here we go. All right. It's time. Let's say hi to the Scourge. Okay, so right trigger is shoot, left trigger is jump. It's like, they're trying. They're trying. No Scourge. I'm not going to begrudge them that. I mean, this is running on the Saturn. For real. Can I break that? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Alright, we should be able to get out of here through this exhaust port. I keep trying to strafe with the left and right triggers. Does not work. Oh, I need to grab that platform. Gimme. That's not where I need to go. It doesn't help that I can't see anything. Wonder if this is a run and jump. Shouldn't be bad at all, right? It was a run and jump. Alright. Okay. Area C. Don't fall off of here. Oh, I think that's my switch. Right up there. Yep, that opens up on the floor. And down we go. This is, Gutbomb asks if this is a remake. So this is a custom engine built by the person who released this. It reads Unreal level data. There we go. We are outside. Look at that. Yeah, this frame rate's not great out here. It is a tech demo. It's homebrew. But it is I don't know if you said it's all of Unreal, but it's at least these first two levels. I think trying to play this would actually be god awful. Because like the aiming is way too sensitive. You you move by using these four keys. So you've got up, down, strafe left, and strafe right. And then this is fire, and this is jump. This is probably weapon select once I get more than one weapon. Maybe the D-pad is weapon select. I don't know. But it's not great. Feels bad. It's impressive that it's working. It's extremely impressive that it's working. But it super does not feel great to play. Alright, let's see if this is change weapon. It's not. D-pad is change weapon. So I don't know what A and B do. I guess we'll find out. Got ammo. Good. I'm gonna need it. I think we're gonna fight our first Scourge in here, if they're implemented in the game. I mean, this person's managed to get, like, transparency and stuff working on 3D polygons on the Saturn, which is extremely impressive. Alright, well, I don't have a whole lot else to do. We got one fully functional machine. It it boots burned games, which is amazing. Oh yeah, Gut Bomb, if you missed it, you gotta see the cutest game ever. This is a homebrew game. We're running burned homebrew here because apparently, oh yeah, I told you this is modded. It's got a mod chip in it. Oh, Gut Bombs. The frame rate is not great. The authorized biography of 3D on the Saturn. Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. So this is Cube Cat. And this is adorable. You play as a cat. It does not have 3D pad support. That's fine. I think I have to set it in the options. Analog on. Yeah, there we go. Get 3D pad support. We can turn in any direction. So this is Cube Cat. Cube Cat can jump, double jump, and dash. Also, dash while jumping. And then you can move the camera around with the shoulder buttons. You turn on analog mode, the camera also moves in analog. It's kind of funny. We got all the affine texture mapping going on here, though. There you go. Thank you, Clarjean. Yeah, this is pretty adorable. You dash into a wall, the cat does a sploot. It's pretty great. Shoot, almost made it. You have to dash into these crystals and they'll shoot you upwards. Then you dash again. Checkpoint. Oh yeah, there's a story. If you press Z, it'll tell you the story. Yarnia. It's the land of Yarnia. No, get away! I've lost a button. No! But anyway, yeah, that's does it have sounds? I don't know. It's playing music. I can't hear anything because I have it turned off, because otherwise you guys would get an echo. But I'm seeing noises. I'm seeing noises come over the capture. Keep the cat away from water. Anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. This was fantastic, absolutely phenomenal. Holy cow! Holy cow! It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Big Bad Biologist joked on the stream earlier that they should probably be making their way over to him for recapping, and yeah, it's probably going to happen. I've got enough good shells between the 3 machines, I should be able to put together one like really nice mod chipped Saturn out of these 3 motherboards. But you know, any additional boards that actually work would be bonuses. Um, it's pretty great, pretty great. This was fantastic. I hope everybody. No worries, no worries, Gapam. Um, you're welcome, Shaw. Thanks for the cute and fun stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna hop off and eat some dinner, honestly. And yeah, I will see you all later. Either in the next video or in the next stream. We'll see. Got a couple in the pipeline. Hopefully I can get one of these things released. Ah, brain. So, with that, I think. Thank you, Clarjan. Sessions, it was lovely to join you. I appreciate it. I'm glad folks had fun. I had a blast. This is great. So, yeah, with that, I'm going to sign off. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the weekend. And may the PC parts be ever in your favor. Have a great night.